Welcome to another video from Gweilo 60 on the streets of Nanning, Guangxi, China. Capital city of Guangxi Autonomous Region in the most southwest area of China. We're like an hour and a half from the South China Sea and an hour and a half from the Vietnamese border. If I jump on a bus here in Nanning, an old bus, 6 hours later, I'm in Hanoi City, Vietnam. Exactly. So we are way down there. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. The Canadian government has decided that it is in their best interest for the Canadian people and the Canadian economy to open up the border to American tourists. Yeah, you heard that right. In their idiocy, with all of the intelligent liberal politicians that we have in Ottawa, they have decided that it would be better for Canada at this particular point in time to open up the borders to American tourists. At this time when the average COVID cases of the Delta variant are hitting 115,000 per day. The other day it was 160,000 new cases of COVID in the United States. Has the United States reciprocated this to Canada by opening the borders to Canadian tourists? Absolutely not. Why would they do that? They give a rat's ass about the Canadian people, the Canadian economy, and that's just the way it is. Do you think that the American people coming up to Canada are going to give a rat's ass about the Canadian people? Whether they get COVID or not, whether it goes rampant in the Canadian system or not, how it's going to influence the people going to hospitals and how much it's going to cost our economy just in medical care. No, they don't give a rat's ass about that. They only care about themselves and if they're going to be able to go have fun in Canada because our dollar's a little bit lower than theirs. So then they're going to go play. Exactly. And as I say, they're not opening the borders to Canadian people, and they're not opening the borders to 73 other countries around the world. Why not? Because it's too risky. We don't want these other countries out there that have the Delta variant of COVID-19 on their soil. Okay, but then you look at Florida right now. Florida is in a state of chaos. They're putting up tents around the hospitals to house the people that can't be housed in the hospitals. If the states, each individual state, was under the same rules that the American government has put on other countries, 39 states would be no travel zones. Think about that. 39 states would be no travel zones. If Florida was a country, under the regulations that the American government has put on other countries, Florida would be number 2 for COVID cases in the entire world. That's if Florida was a country. If Louisiana was a country, and this is Louisiana, guys, it would be number 4 in the world. But yet, the Canadian government, the Liberal government, has said that it's okay to open the borders to American tourists. Like, you've got to say, like, what the hell is the matter with these people? And there's going to be an election coming up here in the near future in Canada. If you're a Canadian and you're watching this video, do not vote for the Liberal Party. If you vote for the Liberal Party, you're voting for SNC-Lavalin. You're voting for the Quebec people to get, what, 16.9 billion in transfer payments? I could be wrong on that. It could be 11 billion. You know what I mean? So as China is locking down and quarantining and QR coding and all of these different things, places like Canada are opening up. It seems like they don't really care about the citizens of their country. They don't care that the Delta variant, being the most transmittable COVID strain out there so far, is going rampant in the United States. they still open the borders to the United States. It doesn't matter if, it just doesn't matter to the Canadian government that people will get sick. The medical system will be overrun. It will cost us millions, maybe billions of dollars with our economy going down the toilet and being shut down once again. The Liberal government really doesn't give a rat's ass about that. What they care about is their political influence around the world, their association with the American government. Yeah, so they're basically kowtowing, and this is why our streets are so clean, guys. And you don't want to leave water laying on the street. Why? Mosquitoes. This is a subtropical area. But back to the main story of this. So 39 states would be no-go zones. Florida would be number 2 in the world if it was a country. Louisiana would be number 4 in the world if it was a country. And yet, the Trudeau government, in all of their glory, have decided to open up the borders with the United States. It makes no sense at all. Okay, and the Liberal government's reasoning behind this opening up the border is, oh, well, there's a lot of Canadians being vaccinated. Well, they don't even know whether the vaccine works on the Delta variant. Holy smokes, she's rough in here. They don't even know whether it works on the Delta variant. They figure Moderna works better than Pfizer, but they don't know. That's it's all speculation at this point. But it really doesn't matter because they're going to make more money off this. They're going to make more tax dollars. The Americans are in denial, seriously. You get, like in Florida, the politicians in Florida saying the CDC is giving you wrong numbers. No, they're fudging the numbers. Why would the CDC do that? People like Ted Cruz and Paul Rand are saying, well, they can't arrest us all. Don't wear a mask. Don't get vaccinated. And these are the people that are running this country. Holy smokes, it's that bad in the United States that you can't get anything done because there's all of these freaking conspiracy theorists and oh man, it's like the right hand has no idea what the left hand is doing, and the left hand don't give a rat's ass. And you got the Canadian government following along like a little puppy dog, waiting for a treat every once in a while. It's pitiful. It's sad, and it's going to cost Canadian lives. The Liberal government cares more about the cash that they'll get from the American tourists than they do about Canadian lives. There's no other way to put this, guys, or else that border would be closed. There would be lockdowns, there would be quarantines. Why would Wei Fong and I go from a place like Guangxi Autonomous Region here in southern China to a place like Canada that's opening its border to one of the most infected countries in the world because of economics? Well, we just won't do that. That's just something that we won't do. I'd like to go visit my dad, my brother, and friends and stuff like that, but it's just not worth it. Anyway, that's another video from Gweilo 60. If you like this video, as always, like, comment, subscribe, push that share button. Don't forget to resubscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell. And whatever you do, don't forget to put a couple bucks in the Children's Patreon account. It's for a good cause. Thanks for watching. Bye now. Looks heavy. Boys are obvious out just picking up bananas. You don't see that every day. Chalk's cheap.